All right, folks, now we're going to move on to a really popular step known as the sidewalk. This is a side-to-side motion. You've probably seen tap dancers do this step before, whether or not you knew it. But if you went and looked up some videos of the Nicholas brothers, for example, you'll probably see them doing the step that looks exactly like the sidewalk. So we're going to practice moving side to side with this step, and we're going to have a couple little variations that we could do to punctuate the ending on each side. So let's get into it. Let's learn the sidewalk. So before doing the sidewalk, I suggest getting into the pas-de-bourree so that you can work on your weight transfer and getting your weight to plant into that third step, because that's going to be important to do the sidewalk correctly. So watch how I step here. I start by stepping backwards, out to the side, and then I plant my foot on the third step before I kick. A lot of times when people do this move for the first time, they step behind, they move to the side, and they kick with the third foot. Step front and plant, kick with the back leg. It feels like the leg that's further from the camera is going to kick. When you get it up to speed, it feels like the third step and the kick almost happen at the same time. So think, once you lift your leg, try to pull it back right away, as if you're trying to prevent someone from grabbing your foot. You can kick at the same time as you plant your foot. Or you can choose to delay the kick, like I'm doing. This is going to make a little larger drop downwards, a little more sudden, because you are transferring your weight right away 100% to that front foot. So depending on which way you like, you can try both. You can find if you like a bigger drop or if you want to keep it a little bit smoother. For me, I like the smoother version, but you can try both. Where you can have some fun with the sidewalk is how you use that kicking leg that's free. I can twist my heel out to the side while I pivot my planting foot in a bit, and using my hips, I can create a pivoting feel. I can also lift my foot higher if I want to create a little kick. Feels like I'm trying to kick my heel towards the camera. Again, I have to use my hips to make my foot move this way. When I get up to speed, it has the same timing as the regular sidewalk, but it looks a lot different. I can move between any of these variations and get back to the original sidewalk. So the template stays the same, but the feeling and the accent is different. Just make sure to plant that third foot. Again, if you feel comfortable with the pas-de-bourree, the sidewalk isn't too much more difficult.